Hello, I'm doing a book review, and the book I want to review is Meg by Steve Alten. Now, this is a book I actually read this past summer, and Meg was first published in 1997, and this is the expanded and revised edition, which I believe was published in 2005, and basically Meg is about a man named Jonas Taylor, who basically 7 years ago he was a U.S. Navy deep-sea pilot, and what happens is him and two other men were sent down to the Mariana Trench. And for those of you who don't know what the Mariana Trench is, I think I'm saying the name of it right, but basically it's in the Pacific Ocean, and it's said to be the deepest part of all the world's oceans. Like, it's actually, I believe it's like down like 7 miles or something, and basically him and two other men were sent down there, and what happens is while they were in the submersible, he thought he saw something outside of the submersible, and he panicked, and basically he pulled some lever or something, and basically it shot the submersible up to the surface really fast, and basically because of the change in pressure going that fast, basically it killed the two men who were in the submersible with him, and it almost killed him. He fortunately survived, but unfortunately his reputation has now been ruined, and he basically was responsible for the deaths of these two men. But what happens is, now 7 years later, he has become a professor, and what happens is he has a theory that megalodons, and for those of you who don't know what a megalodon is, megalodons were a species of shark which existed during the prehistoric times, and they're said to be extinct, but he has a theory that megalodons might actually exist in the Mariana Trench. You know, like they may have escaped evolution or something, and what happens is he gets criticism for his theories and stuff, and what happens is he eventually gets offered a chance to go back down there, and he does, and basically what happens is they unfortunately find a megalodon down there, and unfortunately, and I don't want to give too much away, but they accidentally managed to lure the megalodon up to the surface. And I don't want to give away, like, it is explained how they managed to do it, but I don't want to give away how they do it. But basically it turns out that this is a female megalodon, and it's actually pregnant, so if it gives birth, you could have all these other megalodons, you know, out in surface waters and stuff. But Meg, I thought was a pretty good book. So far, it's the only book in the Meg series I've read so far, and it's a pretty good book. It is an interesting concept because, to my knowledge, I think in real life, there have been very few trips to the Mariana Trench, so who knows what's actually down there, you know? So it's kind of an interesting concept because, who knows, for all we know, maybe there are some prehistoric aquatic life that may have escaped evolution still living down there, because to my knowledge, I think there have been very few trips to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and I don't even know if I'm saying the name of the trench right, but yeah, it's an interesting book. I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of, like, science fiction novels, and I actually do have a copy of the second book in this series called The Trench, which I'm still yet to read, but yeah, that's Meg by Steve Alten. Like I said, I would definitely recommend it if you're a science fiction fan, and bye.